Friends, this is Bhupati Raj, Mantra IAS Academy Hyderabad. The very important video I'm going to upload now, that is called as MCQs, multiple choice questions on budget, Union Budget 2026-27. So already I've covered, of course, I've uploaded the video, you know that one. Some MCQs we have taken that. It's very important for our examination, of course, very important point. Please observe here. Yes, these are the questions, my friends. So purely advanced level I have taken here. Now, with reference to Union Budget 26-27 themes, consider the following kartavyas. So she mentioned, of course, we have beta 3 kartavyas. What are those? Accelerating economic growth, number 1. Building people's capacity. C. Universal basic income. Fourth one is providing resources and opportunities. Which are correct? In this case, my friends, this is 1 is correct, 2 also correct, and fourth one is these 3 kartavyas, right? UBA is not listed in that one. That's called as universal basic income. The 3 kartavyas are growth, capacity, and opportunity resources, remember. Now, second question, which of the following are part of the Biopharma SHAKTI objective? Friends, you know the expansion of SHAKTI already, just I covered in my video. Though just once again, I'll tell you. SHAKTI stands for Strategy for, H is nothing but healthcare, A for advancement through, K for knowledge, technology, and innovation. So this is stands for SHAKTI beta. Which of the following are part of Biopharma SHAKTI objective? 1 is global manufacturing hub creation, 5-year implementation horizon, defense biotech production. Fourth is export subsidy scheme. Now, which of the following are correct here? 1 and 2 only, 1, 2, 3, and 2 and 4, 1, 3, and 4. Better here, 1 and 2, please. Global manufacturing hub creation and 5-year implementation horizon. So 1 and 2 are exactly correct. This is only global hub and 5-year plan mentioned in the budget. So next one here, consider the features of Semiconductor Mission 2.0. Right? It's purely like UPSC preliminary examination style. Equipment and materials manufacturing, full stack Indian IP design, mandatory FDI cap reduction, supply chain fortification. Beta IP stands for intellectual property, right? Because IPR, I think you know that already. आप लोगों को मालूम है कि that IPR stands for intellectual property rights. So here, which is option A, 1, 2, and 4 only, 2 and 3 only, 1 and 3 only, and all 4. Now tell me the answer here. 1, 2, 4 beta. This, and this. Now come to the point of question number 4. Rare earth corridors announced in the budget are primarily linked to, yes, that is, yeah, strategic mineral value chains. B, directly I'm taking the option here now. Which of the following sectors receive explicit cluster or park-based support? Option 1, in this case, of course, we have 4, and which are the following are correct? That's a major point here, remember. Chemicals, textiles, electronics components, space launch. See beta here, in this case, now question is which of the following sectors receive explicit cluster park? Option 1, of course, in this case is B. Yes, 1, 2, and 3, remember. Space was not mentioned here. So chemicals, textiles, and electronics components. So this 1, 2, 3 that mentioned in option B beta. High speed rail corridors announced do not include. So Baba here, very important point already. If you want to know the 7, already I mentioned in my video, the 7, or if you just check it, you can find the names also, please. If I'll try to just a second, I'll give you the 7. The corridors, Mumbai, Pune. Next is what? Pune, Hyderabad. Later one is Hyderabad, Bengaluru. Next one is beta here, Hyderabad, Chennai. Next, Chennai, Bengaluru. And Delhi, Varanasi. Final one is Varanasi, Siliguri. So, which is not included in this case. Delhi, Varanasi is there, no doubt. Hyderabad, Chennai also there. and Varanasi, Siliguri final. So Mumbai, Pune is there, but not Ahmedabad. So option is C. That's what actually we have. So now point next one is beta here. What is the story of this case? What is that here? STT. Increase in STT specifically applies to equity delivery trades, mutual funds, SIPs, future trades, and bond trades. Option is C beta. STT stands for, already I've covered in that video, it stands for Securities Transaction Tax. So this is levied upon, it's not on profit, my friends. So it is, of course, that basically this tax is meant for what? Buying and selling of securities on stock exchanges. You take BSE or NSE. So the tax is that's immediately what you can say. It's not on profit, it's levied on the trade. So that is STT. So market reacted to this one negatively. That's a major point of immediately after announcing this one now. Removal of a deduction announced relates to income from dividends, mutual funds, fixed deposits, sovereign bonds. Better here in two cases. One is on dividends, next one is on mutual funds. So 1 and 2 correct answer. 1 and 2 only. Now come to the point. Which of the following indicate tax compliance easing measures? 4 points are mentioned, and which of the following are correct in that case, like UPSC Prelims? Redesigned ITR forms, of course. Extended revised return deadline, that's true. And mandatory quarterly filing for all. No question of it. Mandatory quarterly filing is impossible. It's not mentioned. Simplified income tax acts, exactly. So these 3, 1, 2, and 4 you find in the option A. That's the answer, please. Now, fiscal strategy in budget 26-27 attempts to combine. Yes, high capital expenditure, capex, and fiscal consolidation. So that's the reason option B better. Defense allocation increase signals emphasis on self-reliance, security development balance, export only defense model. Please remember, it's very important point better. So 1 and 2, we are not concept of this one. Self-reliance and what is that, please? Security development balance. So even defense budget also, very first time in a highest level, I told you 7.85 lakh crore it is. Remember. So this is rupees 7.85 lakh crore was of course allocated. It's 2% of GDP, remember. And if you take the point of total central expenditure, it is 14.67% of central expenditure beta. That's a very big development. So now option is 1 and 2, right? So B answer is right answer. Mahatma Gandhi Gram Swaraj initiative is linked with Panchayat Raj financing, Khadi and handloom. Yes, Mahatma Gandhi, that is mentioned for B beta. Textile integrated program includes National Fiber Scheme, of course correct. Samarth 2.0 correct, because Samarth point also just of course I've covered in that one. It's a scheme for capacity building in textile sector. Samarth scheme is nothing but a scheme for what is that? Capacity building in textile sector. So that's what actually we have. Samarth 2.4 also comes under textile integrated program. Next beta, mega textile parks, yes. But cotton MSP was not, now reform it's not mentioned. So option is 1, 2, 3 indicates option A beta. The SME growth fund targets firms based on, this is actually MSMEs, micro, small, medium enterprises. So this is we are taking SME now, small and medium enterprises. So option is in this case beta, select performance criteria. B is the right answer. Which of the following are mental health measures announced? Yes, no doubt. NIMHANS2, Ranchi upgrade, Tejpur upgrade, and fourth is National Tele Mental Grid. So it's not mentioned the fourth point. Of course, we have that, no doubt, the first three. If you observe that, what is basically NIMH is indicated, you will definitely get the answer if you know the expansion. National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences. So this is what you call it's mentioned, and no doubt the Ranchi upgrade, of course. The mental health, as of now, mental health institutes in we have at Ranchi is there, at the same time Tejpur, that's to be upgraded as regional apex institutions. So now you understood that fourth point is not mentioned. So 1, 2, 3 mentioned. So option is A beta. Then go to question number 16. All India Institutes of Ayurveda expansion mainly supports. So we are going to have 3 institutes of such kind. All India Institutes of Ayurveda are going to be, we have proposed 3 institutes. It's a great development in the, what you can say, traditional medicine. So A, pharma exports, B, traditional medical, yes, exactly, traditional medicine workforce. That's option B beta. Services sector is treated in the budget as, beautiful point, core growth driver. But our next one is education to employment committee will align skilling with option A. Option not option A, 3 points mentioned here. Which of the following is correct? Market demand, emerging technologies, defense recruitment. So beta here we have 1 and 2, defense is not point of this one. So education to employment committee is nothing but market demand, you remember that, and emerging technologies. Now question number 19. Buddhist circuit scheme targets mainly. It's very important point here. Of course the states also, I just, if time now I can just tell you that one. The names of the states also I'll tell you better. Option A, Western Himalayan region, no. Northeast states, B, Deccan Plateau, and coastal circuit. So beta answer is Northeast states, of course, you know. In this case, what are those? First, Arunachal Pradesh. Next one is what you say? Sikkim, Assam, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura. So this purely supports tourism culture and regional connectivity. So that is what Buddhist circuit scheme targets, mainly Northeast states, my friends. Now, custom duty exemption on cancer drugs primarily impacts. So naturally, what you can say, 17 drugs, not a joke it is. So especially patient affordability. Which body specifically praised, yeah, tariff rationalization and customs modernization after budget? So that is what you say, please. USI SPF. Next beta, banking high level committee will review. 4 points I've mentioned, which are the following is correct. Stability, inclusion, consumer protection, crypto regulation, nonsense. Crypto regulation is not the point here. So we have 1, 2, 3 mentioned. Stability, inclusion, and consumer protection. So 1, 2, 3 in option A beta. That's the reason. Now come to the point. Market fall on budget day was linked to, yes, I just told you the same point here. So higher borrowing numbers and STT hike. I told that now what is the expansion of STT, right? It's very unfortunate. That's a reason. Disaster management corpus cleared is closest to, it's very 2.04 lakh crore beta. Now, Purvodaya focus implies priority to. I told you the Purvodaya states. How many states we have, please? Purvodaya states are 5 beta. One is generally considered as 5 states. Bihar, the same. The one more state from the Bihar we have found now, that is Jharkhand. Next is what you can say, West Bengal, eastern states, right? Next is Purvodaya. Later, Odisha and Andhra Pradesh, AP. These are called as Purvodaya states. So implies priority to Western corridor, eastern and northeastern region, coastal SEZs, yes, and border village only. Eastern and northeastern zones is B beta. Halo India mission is planned with horizon of, yes, 10 years. Income Tax Act 2025 becomes effective from 1st April 2026. Which filing dates, due dates remain unchanged? Yes, ITR 1 and ITR 2 till 31st of July. Form 15, this is purely for income tax, and of course, you people will next within days of time you can get. But point is, this type of question they may not ask, but what budget everything we have taken on objective format. Form 15G, 15H reform relates to, yes, TDS avoidance declaration. Next beta, defense share, very important. Defense share in total central expenditure approximately, yes, I told you already, just previously just have mentioned that also. 14 to 15 percentage, it's 2 percentage of GDP I mentioned, my friends. Even if you want to take exactly 14 to 15 is nothing but 14.67 percentage strictly, right? It's 2 percentage of GDP I mentioned that. And It is not a small amount. 7.85 lakh crore, remember. This is definitely the chance of asking this question better. High-speed rail corridors are positioned as, yes, growth connectors. Now, which sector explicitly links with AI adoption in governance? Right, that is farmers, women, youth, Divyangjan access. So option is C beta. Motion of thanks discussion occurs in generally, of course, both houses. Only Lok Sabha, only Rajya Sabha. This after the that speech of right, first day the speech of Rashtrapati, you can see the president, right? Next, come to the point. President's address will say that. President's state visit mentioned includes which districts immediately today is nothing but, so that is Chhattisgarh and all beta. Now beta, I'll go to the next one here. One, which are very crucial points for that. Yes, industry bodies welcoming budget includes, that is all FICCI, CII, and PhD CCI, but not WHO, it's not needed. So option is 1, 2, 3 indicates B beta. Budget described as first of second quarter century refers to, remember, 2026 onwards phase towards Viksit Bharat 2047. Electronics push mainly supports deep value chain creation beta. So some questions in between, it's no, don't worry, it's not so important, that's I left it. Which is not linked to Ayush push. Baba, Ayurveda, Unani, Siddha and homeopathy. That's called as Ayush. This I told you a very important point with traditional medicine. So this is push of what? So which is not linked to that actually. Ayurveda institutes, but the name itself is that. Integration with healthcare, evidence-based research, mandatory Ayush insurance. No, it's not there. So that is what? It's not linked to Ayush push. Now, budget emphasis avoids headline giveaways. Rare earth focus is geopolitically linked to battery and electronics supply chains, right? That's very important question. Now, beta, high-speed rail set announced connects industrial growth belts. Industrial growth belts. Banking committee primarily relates to, yes, regulatory and structural, this is you can say review. B answer. Budget reaction by opposition states indicates issue of, naturally they can say the same thing now, fiscal federation. Disaster corpus supports multi-hazard disaster financing. Next beta, overall reform direction of budget 2026-27 can best be described as its manufacturing plus institutional reform and fiscal consolidation. That's a big development, friends. So these are the 50 questions I've taken that, and of course in future I'll upload another set of questions also. So please watch all my videos, and those who are willing to, of course, write this UPSC examination, those who are preparing already and in future, share this video to many people. And we have individual modules, of course, at my institute. That's what you can say, individually economy available, of course, along with the PCM program, that's online and offline. Economy individual we can teach, my friends. This is what you call in the economy module, CSAT module, polity module, geography module. If whatever the subject, of course, you feel little, of course, tough or something, and if wherever you need the guidance, please call us, and I'm available on this number 880-162-7181, friends. So please, I wish you all the best. Hope you enjoyed this one. It's a very important one. God bless you, my friends. Bye-bye, everybody. We'll meet with another video. If time permits, I can upload with some other questions. Bye.